Thank you for tuning in to Future Proof Skydiving with Pete Allen. It has been a little while since I did one of these, but the goal of the blog is to look for initiatives that are out there, ways that can help us make our amazing sport sustainable, a way to take us into the future so we can keep skydiving for as long as possible. And I was made aware of this company by a previous guest of the blog, Theo. You can watch his episode if you check down the list of the videos. And we're going to be talking to Francoise Heilmann. She previously worked for the airship and airspace industry and now works for a company called Elektropostal. And what they do is unique. They create the energy on site and they run a flight school using the Pipistrel Velis. They have 3 of them. And she's going to tell us how they how it works, how they put this whole business together, and how I think this is a model of how we could possibly see a drop zone running in the future. Initially, we're not going to have an aircraft that has the capacity for us, but on a scalability, this is the beginning of that process. We could, however, use the solar panel technology on our drop zones right now to run everything but the aircraft if we have electricity needs. If you're interested, please feel free to check the links below and get in touch with Elektropostal, and maybe we'll start to see these solar panels on the drop zones getting the infrastructure ready for when the first electric aircraft arrives. I hope you enjoy the episode and please get in touch. We look forward to hearing from you. What you're doing at Elektropostal really interests me. Would you mind explaining again?
With Elektropostal, the solution we are developing and put onto airfield and airport some solar station for powering light aircraft, electrical aircraft. Solution is airfield panel, 500 to 1,000 square meter panel, plus the electronic, the power unit, and the station itself, where we plug the airfield.
Full package, basically.
Yeah. And in the very near future, we'll provide as well the storage solution. It's already operational in Aix-en-Provence, in south of France, since 1 year, and we already make the charging solution for 3 small Velis, which are operated with Fly Provence school. The Velis is only 45 minutes range, so it depends on the wind and so on, and we keep a little reserve for in case of. So we make some 30 minutes school session, and so 30 minute initiation range.
It sounds small now, and to a skydiver who wants to take 10 people to 4,000 meters or 12,000 feet, you know, we can't make the connection straight away, but it's the first steps, I feel.
Like, indeed, it's the first electrical flight, which is already certified by EASA. It's become certified by the FAA in United States. In Canada, they received the first Velis some weeks ago. So they begin to use it as a tool for piloting, for school of pilot. But indeed, in Europe, we had the chance to, thanks to certification.
You receive all this energy required from the solar panel charging station that Elektropostal, the solution, make.
The main of the power is by the sun supply station, but we have also already hangar and the other side of the piste.
The runway.
When it's more convenient, we charge the Velis at the end of the day on the plug near the hangar. The main solar panel is 150 square meter on the one side of the airfield, and we use it during the daylight. The lesson, and the circuit is done. We make 30 minutes of lesson. Now then the flight instructor and the student stop, make the briefing, during which the Velis is recharged by the sun.
Perfect. And I believe that the part of the solution that you're working on has a power storage unit that can be attached to it. This is also very interesting.
So the solution does exist. We intend to improve this outstation with this storage solution, but we are under money funding to do this.
Good luck with that. Yes, hopefully by getting this message out there, we can help you find some funding for that. The power output of your mobile charging station, what is the actual kilowatt hour?
Our output is 22.5 kilowatt hour, and it just adapted to the Velis airplane, which is the same power. It takes around 1 hour to power it.
1 hour of solar charging is going to completely charge the Velis, ready for its next mission, if you like.
Yeah, indeed.
If we look at it now in a timeline, this is where we are in 2022, soon to be 2023. Hopefully we're looking in 3 or 4 years where we're talking about a massive increase in the range of the aircraft, the charge of the battery, etc., and the diminishment of the charging time.
We are working hard with some partner on this increase of capacity for electrical aircraft. We intend to have an airplane with 4 seats and 1 hour and a half of range in the coming 2 or 3 years, depending mainly on the certification topics. We have had a meeting with with e-Textron CEO. It was in September. We received it in Elektropostal to show him how we work with Velis. They are working indeed in new generation of battery and new Velis, but they are still light aircraft. We're really for sport, for skydiving and so on. I suppose you need mainly 4 to 10 seaters airplane.
Exactly. And we're looking at that. We're looking at retrofitting hybrid engines, electrical engines into existing airframes, because I believe this is where the certification will be easier.
Okay. Yeah, you put the finger on exactly our business with one of our partners to retrofit them in a two-seater plane, and it will be the easiest way to have the type certificate, the STC, with EASA certification type.
Because you don't need to certify an airframe; it's just the power plant in conjunction with it.
Power plane and propeller and so on, but only the engine and the electrical side. There is 2 types of business model for Elektropostal. Or we send the solution keys in hand, and you use it, or we put it on the airfield, and Elektropostal keeps the services as an Elektropostal services for charging solutions, charging services.
Perfect. So you got the turnkey solution and then the whole maintenance package that comes with it. So 2 different things. Yeah. And are you willing to give me a price, or can people find this out just by contacting you?
No, it's better than you contact us, because it's really depending on the airfield, or the airport model, and how we can deploy our solution. Mainly, we are looking for area in the airport and airfield in France, more than 1,000 square meters in airfield or airport, with a convention, temporary occupation convention, or if it's abroad, in Spain or somewhere else, we can discuss for another type of implementation.
Perfect. Thank you.
So keep it in touch. Thank you, Peter.
Ciao, Francoise.
Ciao.